This is the Sunday Business Page with John Delano.
Good morning, I'm John Delano. Welcome to another edition of the Sunday Business Page. And our very special guest today is the author Joe Mull, who has just written a fascinating book called Employalty. Joe, hold it up. How to Ignite Commitment and Keep Top Talent in the New Age of Work. Absolutely fascinating book, Joe, and welcome to the show. Good to have you here.
Thank you, John. It's great to be with you.
So I know you're local to Pittsburgh. That's great. So you know a lot about our companies in this region. So help us to understand what exactly is employalty. It's a hard word to say.
Yeah, it takes a little practice. Yeah. And in a way, we're sort of playing a trick on readers because you hear the word employalty and you think it means employee loyalty. But actually, it's a portmanteau of the words employer loyalty and humanity. We define employalty as the commitment that employers make to a more humane employee experience because that's what triggers commitment at work.
So the bottom line is that it's not so much the loyalty of the worker to his boss or his company, but the reverse of that. How is the company, how is the management of a company working to really maintain worker happiness? Is that what it's all about?
Well, when you spend some time to understand the psychology of commitment, right? We kind of want commitment more than happiness. If you have commitment, happiness is sort of baked in there. There's a lot of people who are completely happy to come to work and do the minimum and collect a paycheck. So that's not necessarily the goal. But in order to get employees to demonstrate commitment at work, we as employers have to demonstrate a commitment to them. And that starts with treating them as a fully formed human being with needs and wants and a life outside of work, and not just as a commodity that we view just through the tasks and the duties of their job.
I think most people would say that in today's environment, we are being asked to do more with less time, faster, and not necessarily the financial reward that we would deserve. Is that a fair assessment of what's going on in the American economy?
Yes, and especially for workers in the bottom half of the org chart. And we've seen this over the course of the past couple of decades. We've seen worker workloads exploding. We know that the average manager has more than 30% more work and more direct reports than they had even just a few years ago. We know that for a lot of employees, the work of 3 people turned into the work of 2 people that then became the work of 1 person. And this is one of the reasons why so many workers are looking for a job change, why there's so much turmoil in the job market, because there's been a recalibration around how work fits into their lives. And for a lot of folks, they're just exhausted. They've had enough and they want to try something different.
So for managers and for companies that really want to reverse this trend and want to keep their employees on the job and really ignite commitment, other than reading your book, which of course they should do, I guess, can you give us in 60 seconds the quick thumbnail? What should they do?
Well, we analyzed more than 200 studies and articles on why people in a post-COVID world are quitting a job or taking a new one. And we can say with conviction that you have to win in 3 areas of the employee experience. We call them ideal job, meaningful work, and great boss. A person's ideal job has adequate compensation, a manageable workload, and a certain amount of flexibility. A person who gets meaningful work is somebody who is doing work that has purpose, that aligns with their strengths, and in a place where they experience belonging. And a great boss is my direct supervisor who spends time trusting me, coaching me, and advocating for me. When you get those 3 experiences right, you become a destination workplace.
We only have about 30 seconds left, and I would say that increasingly companies mouth the right words, but they don't deliver on what they're saying. True?
True to an extent, and you know that if you are hiring people and making promises about the employee experience that you're going to create, and then you're still experiencing churn or turnover after they've onboarded. We are seeing this in some folks where they're boomeranging back to old employers because of those unkept promises. So it can't just be lip service. You have to do the work around those 3 areas we just talked about.
Well, Joe Mull, the author of Employalty, a great new book that really I encourage folks to read. Thank you, sir, very much for spending time with us today. I do appreciate it.
Thanks, John.
And thank you for watching this edition of the Sunday Business Page. Have a great Sunday, everybody.